Hey, we're back with Kazuki's round. You know how it is. Like a dragon ate someone or something. That's life sometimes. Oh, more Takumi content. Here we go. A minute later, I booted up ESO2 and saw Nightheart was logged in as well. Okay. Decided to talk to him immediately. See the news this afternoon on Fuji-san TV. Not in real time. Yeah? I saw what got uploaded to the net later. Ad Channel's having a festival. Things are starting to go the way they did 6 years ago. Remember the DQN puzzle? Read the wiki. Okay, hold on, let me go to the Chaos on wiki. Wait, I like how there's a wiki for the New Gen murders. The wiki admins must be having a blast, you know, with the newer gen murders. He's enjoying all this. What a jerk, pardon my French. Then again, I guess that was the same when I was pursuing the return of the New Gen madness of the new. Yeah, you don't get it. You don't get to act all righteous, Taku. It's not like I have any right to talk. Just aside, the news broadcast was bad news. This isn't just about Shibuya anymore. We can leave Shibuya? The committee might take action. Who? The Committee of 300, dude. Get up on the lore. It's on the wiki. You know him? No. Basically, they're a vast organization that controls the world from the shadows. Sounds like I haven't heard this around. 100% agree. But it exists anyway. They might take action. Might be a war, possibly. War? Don't know what you mean. Might be happier not knowing. I'll look into it on my side. If something comes up, I'll tell you. What are the chances because of Kazuki's power? The hell else could it be? You saw that portal device? Yeah. Maybe Sarika did a thing? Just so we're sure, the portal device didn't move. This is the second one, right? So I had a friend go look for me. No, still there. Gotcha. But friend, Ito? Do you think it's possible we'll see the woman who attacked us again? Think she might not really be dead? I get it. You seriously think she might have been sent to another portal device? Haha, silly man! Insert ASCII art. Isn't it possible there's a second portal device that appeared on Monday night? We just didn't notice it? No, I said I was sure she was dead because there's only one portal. Even if there are two, I can't imagine her surviving a teleport. If you actually want to reboot something like that, it'd be the greatest discovery in human history. I want it for myself. That monster doesn't exist either, and it's out there. What if I made a copy of her? Got me there. That F Arch DRG that ate the reporter ate a cop after that. Flame Arch Dragon, duh. You can make a dragon, it should be able to make a portal device. She might still be alive. Why not go look then? Yeah, I don't want to get murdered. Find out how many portal devices have appeared in Shibuya. Find out if anything besides the F Arch Dragon is rebooted. Oh, I can't help, by the way. Gotta grind in ESO2. Fair. This is a chance to outlevel Kazuki. Aren't you supposed to go look into the Committee of 300? Yeah, obviously. Try to end things with a gag so this wouldn't get too serious. Sorry, but I'm not in Shibuya right now. The committee intervenes, it's gonna get bad real fast. I'm gonna spend my time on that. Tell Kazuki there's no need to play ESO2 for a while, lol. Nightheart logged out. You suck, Nightheart. I hope he sees that next time he logs in. I hope Takumi is a part of an anti-committee group, you know, joined with Ho and Kyoma. And not the robotics road protagonist yet. But so I hope, you know, there's a big like Avengers Endgame moment where, you know, I haven't seen Avengers Endgame, but like they all come through the portal. Like they're all there. In anonymous code, maybe? Best conspiracy that controls the world from the shadows, huh? It's like made up stuff. Pardon my French. Good one, good one. Even movies don't have plots like this these days. There's nothing I can do about that. I'll just have to leave that to Nightheart. What's more important to us right now is that portal device. That might mean we actually see him in the true ending or something. He's looking into the committee. Investigated, huh? Kazuki was looking angrily at the... Unless this is all just a delusion and this isn't even real, in which case, no, we're never seeing Takumi again. Just looking angrily at the log of my conversations with the Nightheart. I gritted my teeth, too. Even if we do investigate the portal device, what are we supposed to do after that? Was we rebooted by Kazuki's delusion? Will we even be able to destroy or get rid of it? Well, that's part of what we're investigating. Even if she can't control their powers, it was Kazuki who created it. We can't just pretend to ignore it. Even a dragon running around, more people could die. Oh, you know, I just thought of something. I don't know if it was ever answered. Remember when Takeru entered the basement of the hospital and he got the delusion of like the big Serika with the sumo sticker mask? What triggered that? Like, could have been two things. Either one, he saw a sumo sticker there, which I don't think he did, or like, what's his name? Sakuma? Like, did it, but like he wasn't there. I don't think that thing has range, right? Like, is that gonna be brought up again? Maybe. There's a dragon running around now. More people could die. Guess we don't have a choice. We might be attacked out of nowhere like we were before. So I really don't want to leave, but I'm not selfish enough to just leave something that dangerous out there and hide in here forever. Right now, Harajuku got a cell phone so I'd be able to keep in touch with the others, then called Serika after school.
Ah, Taku, どうしたの? 学校来る気になった? でも残念。今日は昼過ぎから休校になったよ。
Closed it?
渋谷が封鎖されちゃったでしょ。だから学校も。
See, where are you now, Noi?
ダックスでお茶してるよ。こっちの方は封鎖されてないから。
The cute anime girl's gotta keep making money. Perfect, I need your help. I told her that I wanted to know how many portal devices are here in Shibuya.
私は別に手伝ってもいいけど。
Serika's like, please, just let me murder someone. I don't want to do this. What?
のんちゃんが危ないことはやめなさいって今目の前でプンプンしてる。
Okay, tell her you're not gonna go look and then go look anyway.
今すぐ電話代われっていう無言のプレッシャーをビシビシ受けてるよ。
They'll be fine. I see. That's where Kurusu was right now. Of course, I can understand why she'd be mad. Just like Serika had said, after the shocking incident on the news this afternoon, the police had sealed off Shibuya over the course of a few hours. The number of people on the streets was dropping fast. Supposedly, the National Diet was holding a debate about bringing in the self-defense forces, which they still hadn't gotten rid of the portal devices or the Flame Arch Dragon. Kurusu probably wanted to tell me that there's nothing an amateur like me could do. This wasn't one of the other investigations the newspaper club had done. Glanced over at Kazuki. She was looking down silently. You may not believe this, but the monster that showed up might be because of Kazuki and Serika's gotta act dumb. Can't talk much about it. Just know that we're not doing this because we're curious. Want to find a way to get rid of that monster and those devices. Guess that wasn't enough to convince her. Or so I thought. Really?
それと、しんちゃんも連絡欲しがってたから協力お願いしてみたらきっと喜ぶと思うよ。
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
で、タクは花ちゃんと一緒？そっちは二人で行動するの？
Yeah, that's the plan.
じゃあ、私は深センから渋谷駅の方へ向かってみようかな。のんちゃんとお散歩デート。
Thanks. Find a portal device, make sure to stay away from it. No, try to use it, see what happens. Oh, was that okay? We haven't gotten one of those in a while. Hold on. Back home before sunset. Tell Kurusu that too.
Okay.
Love the okays. Oh, I keep talking over them.
Okay.
You actually understand? You have a bad habit of doing whatever you feel like sometimes.
そうかな。そうかも。
I was hoping you should say okay to that.
でもほら、私ってコソコソするの得意だし、誰にも見つからない自信あるよ。
Takeru's gonna be like, oh, she can't be sneaky. I know that. Just be careful.
Okay. じゃあ報告は明日ってことでいいかな。
Okay. Guessing school's closed tomorrow too, right? So let's all meet up at the club room around noon.
Okay.
Okay. After I finished giving my instructions to Serika, I made the same call to Ito. I asked him for his help. He was a little too eager to agree. Seemed like he'd been really bored the past few days. I also said that his frustration had been building up too. I had him head north from Ibisu towards Shibuya Station. Once I finished telling him everything he needed to know, I hung up. Kazuki, it's time for us to go too. Hey, when was the last time Takuya took a shower? Is he stinky? Then head from the dorm to the station, checking every back street and alley we found along the way. First thing we did was head for the school. It was dead silent. There wasn't a single car. Not only were there no Hekio students, there weren't even any pedestrians. Shibuya been this empty since the earthquake? 6 years ago, there'd been rubble everywhere. But so alone, I faced what felt like the end of the world. This seemed different. It didn't feel lonely. It felt uncomfortable. The town was still pristine, but all the people were gone. It felt like a ghost town. All the shops had their shutters lowered. It seemed like they'd closed for the day. Everyone had run off as fast as they could. Great sense, considering what they'd just seen on live TV. We had to pay as much attention to our surroundings as possible as we headed forward. We were especially careful at intersections. Oh, like there's a dragon coming by, you know, we have to run away. Another monster like that dragon can come rushing us out of the shadows at any instant. If we ran into one of them, we wouldn't stand a chance. You could hear the faint sound of someone yelling into a microphone in the distance. We don't listen to authority. You see a police car in the distance, moving slowly. Probably an officer inside the car, using his microphone to urge people to evacuate. The car was slowly heading towards us. Stay down here, the policeman would tell us to leave Shibuya. That'd be the end of our investigation. Kazuki, this way. Projecting into a narrow alleyway so the car wouldn't find us. Felt like a criminal running from the police. Although, if the appearance of this other portal device really was our fault, maybe that wasn't totally wrong. Oh, hey. We ran left and right through the maze of alleyways and finally came out in front of Parku. I love Parku, yeah. I guessed what I saw there and quickly hid in the shadows. Kazuki wasn't as quick as I, so I grabbed her hand and pulled. I ended up pulling her tightly up against my body with my arms around her. Sorry. Quickly let go. Kazuki didn't seem bothered by it. She just adjusted her glasses. Do you see that? This time I quietly popped my head out to take a look. Oh. There's another portal device in front of Parku, surrounded with 3 monsters. One was a yellow and black dragon. Is it a different color version of the flame-marked dragon than even the reporter? Okay, so obviously that's the red ice black dragon. This is the 1,000-year dragon. You get this by a baby dragon and time wizard with polyfusion. Now that I saw it up close, I was astonished at its size. The other 2 were 2-legged giants covered in thick white fur, little less than 3 meters tall. Their arms were as thick as tree trunks. Fortunately, none of them seemed to have noticed us.
Poison Arc Dragon to Snow Lich ga nitai.
They both the SO2 monsters? Kazuki nodded. It really did feel like I was looking at a computer model. It didn't seem real. Kinda stinks. It smelled something kind of rotten. A stinging stench that hung in the nose. There's several red lumps around the feet of the monster. I looked closely to see what they were, and quickly realized they'd once been human. Now they're just bloody lumps of flesh. They've been crushed, torn apart, and left there. There's more than just 1 or 2 people. There are at least 10 of them lying on the ground. Maybe that's what the blood was from the portal device. Like, that leads to the dinosaur dimension. But then the number of portal devices had increased, so had the number of victims. Only then did I finally realize the stench was coming from the corpses. And then Haida Riku's gonna come back. She's gonna be queen of the dinosaurs. So awful, I wanted to throw up. Didn't a reporter die in the news today? It was shocking, sure. I also felt like I was watching a movie. It hadn't seemed real. The smell was different. It was all too real. Told me what I was seeing was real before my brain had even started to process it. I couldn't just continue standing here in shock. I needed to continue my investigation. Excuse me, dragon, I need to get by. The 3rd portal we've seen so far. Which means it's safe to assume there's a 4th and a 5th. How many of them are we gonna find? Ito might be fine, but what about Terika and Kurusu? Maybe asking them to help was a mistake. Oh my, this better not end with Neidhart using the portal device in ESO2 to teleport into Shibuya and kill the dragons. Or like, what if he brings his ESO1 character with the portal device here? It better not go that way. I didn't realize that Shibuya's become so dangerous. You think there's any way to get rid of them? Kazuki shook her head helplessly. AK-47! What have you done before? We've had other things become real before, right? What happened to them? They just keep existing? They suddenly disappear at some point. Smile? For some reason, Kazuki smiled. Her smile was a mix of sadness and resignation. It's the only answer I needed. She seemed to be saying there's no way we'd be lucky enough they'd just disappear. Is Shibuya gonna be like this forever? Then they heard a faint noise of a car engine behind. Just as they spun around, with the roar of a beast drowning out. Looked down the hill and... oh! Stuff! Pardon my French. I saw a patrol car barreling towards us at top speed. We had here 5 or so monsters swarming after it. What is that? There are other monsters? They're not just wandering around near the portal device, they're moving around the city? All 5 of them were the same type as the one near the portal device. 3 were hairy giants and 2 were dragons. Hey, they're heading this way! What? Like... hairy... It's Bigfoot! Bigfoot's real! They're really fast too. Even the police car can't shake them off. At least the car's bringing the monsters towards us!
変数と同じ。トレイン行為やるプレイヤーはクズまたはバカかも。
They're dropping the aggro off on us. How could they? Video game terminology. Any game where I get the term. When players simply panics and trains by accident, it's often done deliberately. For many reasons someone might decide to do this. This can cause nearby players to get caught up in a fight against a large number of monsters, considered by most players to be bad manners. Does that work in Final Fantasy XI? I'm trying to think. Like, I know you can, get aggroed by a bunch of stuff and, run away, but do they then aggro on other people if they don't have aggro, or do they just kind of walk back? I didn't know if it was a common thing that people did, but I understood the nuance. Hide! Let them pass by us! Hold Kazuki by the hand and ran down the stairs to a shop that sold grilled beef tongue. Grilled beef tongue? I'm sorry? The bottom of the stairs is an entrance to this door, but all the lights are off and set. Like, that's like, that's a specialty? Like, that's the only thing they sell? We had it set and waited for them to pass. I couldn't see what was going on from outside here. My only option was to rely on sound. I could hear the sound of the police car and the sound of the monster's footsteps shaking the earth. Kazuki gripped my hand tightly. They managed to find us. Isn't this just a scene from Jurassic Park? Imagining it made me shiver. I think those huge monsters can fit down the tiny stairs, but is hiding down here a good idea? There's nowhere to run if they see us. And then like a, which one is the Triceratops? That's not the little small ones that are smart, but I'm going to call those Triceratopses anyway. It walks in and you have to like crawl around in the kitchen or something. I haven't seen Jurassic Park. Kazuki and I instinctively clutched each other tightly, holding our breaths and focusing on the sounds outside. We hear the squeal of tires as the police car turned down the intersection in front of us. The monsters howled again. Earth shook even more violently. Please don't notice us! All I can do was pray. I don't know how I haven't seen Jurassic Park, by the way. Like, I was, not alive when it came out, I think? It came out in, like, the early 90s, right? Like, we just never had it on, like, DVD or VHS. I had a VCR as a kid, by the way. I'm not... I know. I had the Sandlot of VCR. I watched that hundreds of times. So, like, I just never watched it. All I could do was pray. The sounds got further away. Couldn't hear the police car either. Are they gone? We're saved! You okay? Other than that, I realized Kazuki was clinging to me. More specifically, I was clinging to her, but holding her so tight that her chest was heaving out. Okay. Anime. Ooh, yeah, anime. Quickly backed away. Kazuki fidgeted a little and took several deep breaths. Read that Minami Kata Kenji sensei, the cool cat press author, would have been able to come up with a perfect dandy remark to say at a time like this. Walked up the stairs and took another look at the portal device in front of Parku. The monsters were gone. Police car had drawn away the 3 monsters that were around the device. We might be able to make it past now. Two of us looked at one another and ran out the stairs. As we tried heading towards Spain Hill, we saw something odd and froze. The portal device was shining with a strange golden light. It's Nightheart! He's coming to save us! We hear a loud noise like clashing metal. Watched in shock as the light around the portal device began to coalesce into a monster. The same thing I'd seen on the news. Read that. Another one's coming out! Motioned to Kazuki and we quickly turned back. By the time we made it back to the school, we're both too out of breath to run anymore. These monsters just gonna keep appearing? If so, then maybe no one will be able to live in Shibuya anymore. It'll be all our fault. Then they heard a brief blast from a siren. Another police car. Was it the one that had been training the monsters earlier? I didn't see any monsters in it. The police car stopped in front of us. The driver's side window opened and the officer within spoke to us. Yeah, you're trying to kill us. Kazuki and I both nodded. Heard of Parku. I didn't know which way it had gone since I hadn't seen it myself. We stood there in silence, the policeman motioned to us. Yeah, can we get a gun? An AK-47? But... I almost told him that he should blame the police car that had been training back there. I changed my mind. The policeman was risking his life to try to protect us. He was fighting to get people out of the city, even if it meant facing the risk of being attacked by those horrific monsters. He's so gonna die. This policeman? Couldn't turn him down just because I wanted to continue my investigations. Oh. You gotta... Okay. You remember... Well... That's a weird cut. Because A, he would have brought them out of the city. Right? But, well, out of Shibuya. I don't know if Shibuya counts as a city. Like, out of the prefecture or whatever, right? But we know something weird happens if Takeru leaves Shibuya. We don't know what, but we know it's... Like, there's something of alarm that happens. You know, based off the end of the comment route. But, like... We're just... Okay. The next day, we all gathered in the club room. Ito said he had come all the way around from Harajuku. That's pretty smart of him. It wasn't safe to walk around in Shibuya anymore, after all. You'd think they'd have, like, the place barricaded? Like, school itself was supposed to be closed, which made sense because of the portal device on the roof. Yeah, that seems like a bad place to meet up. Strangely enough, no monsters had appeared up on the school's portal device. I had no idea why that was the case, though. Kurusu looked pale. Just like any time now, Dragon could just spawn on the roof and crush the building. Whenever I looked at her, she was silent and concerned. I figured that was a normal reaction to what was happening in Shibuya. Ito! We haven't seen you in forever! In contrast, Ito didn't look tired at all. Whenever my eyes met his, he would poke me with his elbow.
Oi, oi. お前、和樹といつの間にそういう関係になってたんだよ。
Shut up, Ito. You're like what?
とぼけんなって。お前はリア充じゃないと思ってたのに、まんまと抜け駆けしやがってこの子の。それにしても、尾上でも女帝でもなく和樹とはな。ああいうのが趣味だったとは意外だぜ。
Don't be weird about Nono, they're siblings.
やっぱあれか？スルメの口移しとかしてイチャイチャしてんのか？イカってところがエロいな。くっそー！
Yeah, that's what they do. What the hell is he talking about? Is he stupid? Yes.
伊藤くん
Kurusu glared at him. The ice in her stare is well below freezing temperature.
そういうゲスな話をするなら今すぐ出てってくれる？
すいません。
But is Arimura here? Kurusu sighed and opened her bag. She brought an especially big bag today. She took some wrapped up boxes out of the bag and put them on the table.
和樹と一緒に後で食べなさい。
Food! I unwrapped them and saw they contained sandwiches. I'm fine though.
いいのにじゃないでしょ。コンビニやスーパーがいつも通りに開いてると思ってるの？油断していると食事に困って大変なことになるわよ。
To be honest, I was incredibly grateful. Just like Kurusu had said, none of the stores were open. Last night we had to go all the way to Tomigaya to get food.
あと来てないのは尾上だけか。大丈夫かよ。
He was right. Sariko wasn't here. I just set the meeting time to around noon, so it wasn't like she was late, but I was still worried. And then he boots up ESO2, and like Sarika's in there. She's like, "Hi, Daku!" Shibuya's swarming with monsters right now. She really would be tiny if she was in ESO2. If one of them attacked her on the way to school, since I was thinking about going to go look for her, the door to the club room flung open. Sarika came running in. Why is she blushing?
みんなもう勢ぞろいしてる。遅刻しちゃった。遅れるなら連絡しなさい。状況が状況なのよ。
Actually, she's just waiting at the door, waiting for someone to mention her for the perfect timing.
ごめん。誰もいない学校ってワクワクしない？ついつい体育館の方までぐるっと回ってきちゃった。
But actually, she's been the one farming all the dragons that spawn here. Because, like, she wants Taku to be able to hang out in this club room. Is that why she's late? I don't know whether she's brave, thoughtless, or just dumb. Or all three! I also don't know how she can even laugh at a time like this.
ねえ、ひなちゃんは呼ばなくてよかったの？
What do you call Arimura? She's not part of the newspaper club. This is sad. This is the worst time.
手から火を出す人に襲われたんでしょ？あれと関係してるのかなって。
It does. To be honest, it really doesn't.
それ、日本語になってないぞ。
If nothing else, she's not gonna attack us again. Think. Not fully convinced we'll never see her again, but still. Arimura was fine after the attack, right?
私たちがずっと一緒にいたから。その日は有村さんも青葉寮に泊まらせたの。翌朝にはだいぶ落ち着いたようだったから帰らせたんだけど。
She stole Takuru's room. She could have it. She could have the Alba dorm. That's so sad for Takuru, but Alright, then there's no need to worry about her. Alright, can I get started? I asked you to all go search Shibuya yesterday. I'd like to put together your findings to figure out how many portal devices are in Shibuya. Explain to everyone that they're called portal devices. Also that they came from the game called ESO2.
よくわかんない。もっとちゃんと説明してくれないとちんぷんかんぷんだよ。
Well, you attune to them and then you can pay Gil to teleport between them.
どうしてそのなんとか装置ってのが花ちゃんやタクに関係してるの？
It's okay, you know the answer. Don't make us do exposition. No girl need to explain anything to you, is there, Onoe? Yeah, true. You're not gonna understand either way.
ああ、そっか。
That's good enough for her.
でも一応聞きたいよ。タクル、ちゃんと説明しなさい。人が死んでいるのよ。しかもたくさん。
Look, they're not dead. This is all delusion. It's fine.
あの化け物は何なの？
ああ、俺も見た。パトカーを襲ってた。それと最初に生中継された例のニュースも。ありゃ、なんだ？
Monsters, literally. More and more showing up all the time.
増えてるって？マジかよ。
遺体があちこちに放置されていた。あんなひどい。それがあなたたちのせいだと言うなら説明して。
Well, it's not my fault. I might be able to talk my way out of explaining things to Serika or Ito. It's not going to work on Kuryusu. I did say on the phone yesterday that the portal devices of monsters might be my fault after all. Oh, there she is. Kazuki was standing in front of the whiteboard, staring down at her feet. Wouldn't it be right not to explain? After all that had happened, there's no way I'd be able to keep it a secret. Probably just be better to explain things to everyone in the newspaper club. So I told them everything, including the secret of Kazuki's power. First, no one seemed to know how to react. After processing it, they all looked shocked. That Ito would tell me to stop joking around, but the time I was halfway done, he was holding his head in his hand.
マジかよ。お前らシャレにならないだろ。
You believe me?
信じるさ。宮代と和樹が急接近した理由がずっと謎だったんだ。だって宮代が和樹を口説くなんて絶対想像つかないだろう。でも今の説明でやっと納得した。
注目するところはそこなの？
Either way, I'm not interested in discussing whether what I said is true or not. Let me focus on the portal devices now. Everyone nodded. Oh, okay, is this it?
それじゃあ一人ずつ報告していくか。どこでそのポータル装置だっけ？それを見かけたか。
Let me pull up the guide real quick because I believe this route has a mapping segment. Walkthroughs? It's 3 guides. Which one am I using? Hana, you're out. Half the text is in Japanese, but okay. If you choose any wrong answer, you get a bad ending. Let's just go on and make a save on this page because that makes more sense. Looking at this is confusing, but I there's a method to the madness. Okay, page 6, that's where all like the important saves go. Chapter 3, this is like the first delusion trigger that like isn't universal, I think. Oh, you know, for Uki, I think I have to go all the way back to the beginning. Then obviously this is for the bad ending. This is for starting Arimura's route. See, this is the start of Nono and Kazuki route. See, it all makes sense. What did you call them? Yeah, okay. Police actually found us and drove us out of Shibuya yesterday. When I was in the police car, they told me what they knew. Everyone tells me what they saw. I'll compare it to what I heard from them. So okay,
Yeah,
we did leave Shibuya.
俺は2つ見つけた。恵比寿から渋谷駅に向かって明治通りをずっと歩いていったら、渋谷警察署の手前に1つ浮かんでた。
Right in front of the Shibuya police station, huh?
慌てて渋谷川を渡って桜ヶ丘町の方に逃げたよ。で、六本木通りを渡ろうとしたら、今度は南口のバスターミナルにもあった。
The South Exit Bus Terminal.
あのモンスター、すげえキモいな。もやい像が動き出したのかと思った。
Right of Shibuya Police Station on Meiji Dori. The South Exit Bus Terminal at Shibuya Station, huh? Should mark these on the map. Oh god. The South Exit Bus Terminal in front of Shibuya Police Station on Meiji Dori. Okay, hold on. I want to do this without a guide if I can. I mean, I guess it's not, you know, okay, we're another guide. One is right there. Here? On this one? But, well, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's Shibuya Station, yeah? Bad ending! No! And kind of Shibuya Station. Okay, guide 2 is right here. Yeah, oh, Shibuya. Yeah, I see it. So without the patch, this is all in Japanese, right? What did they expect you to do? How about you two, Onoe?
2つ見つけたよ。ああ、でもそのうち1個は昨日の昼のニュースで中継されてたところだけど。
So did Nono go with her? The one behind Sign City, right? Sign City was a pair of buildings right on the west end of Shibuya Station. A hotel and office complex with its own private railroad. Prior to the earthquake.
ええ、道玄坂を上がっていく途中で小さな路地を入る。
Dogenzaka, huh?
もう1個は107のすぐ目の前。
Dogenzaka. Oh, that's automatic. In front of the 107. Should mark that information down too. 3 is like on the river. That one really? Oh yeah, I see 107 right there. Is that it? Looks right. We're done? That matches what I heard from the police. We found one device, it was right at Parku. So it's like forming a line. So do you think there's one like right here? They seem to think the monsters are active within a 100-meter radius of the portal device. Probably just as close as any of them dare to get. Of course, there's a chance that even if you got that close to the monsters, they wouldn't see you, or they'd attack you from outside of that
警
area.
察はポータル装置の場所を全部掴んでるのか？
Yeah, in addition to the ones you found. If they know where all of them are, then the Taku should have known already. So is it going south from the school? Is it going north too, or? That seems about
へ
right.
え
That is kind of like a...
駅をぐるっと取り囲んでるみたいだな。
Oh, is that what it is?
なんか意味があるのかな。
That's a good point. Does it actually mean something?
渋谷にいる人たちに駅を使わせたくないとか？
どうして？
Where is the planetarium with Noah 2? Where was that at?
それは俺に聞かないでくれよ。
It's the memorial. Management office. Department store. I don't know.
ねえ花ちゃん、どうしてなのかわかる？
Katsuki was still staring at her feet.
ああ、ごめん。花ちゃんが悪いって言ってるんじゃないよ。ただ、どうしてかなって不思議だっただけ。
Sarika knows what Katsuki's thinking. She just wants you to share with the class. It's no meaning. It's all coincidence. Spoke as if to reprove Sarika. That's just as Nightheart had told me. Told you, remember? Katsuki can't control their power. The fact that the portal devices are showing up at places people go to a lot is proof of that. It's easier for delusions to echo in places like that.
なるほど。
I'll tilt your head in confusion when you say you understand. You obviously don't understand at all.
でもまずいよな。
まずいって何が？
ヒカリオにさ、人がたくさん集まって立てこもってるらしいんだよ。
Huh? Who? Are they supposed to evacuate all the people left in the station? Shibuya had been put under a heavy curfew yesterday. Police had gone around evacuating anyone they could find. Last night, all the train companies had stopped transit to Shibuya Station. So, like, what? Why isn't the military here? You would think the second dinosaur dragon showed up in Tokyo, like they'd be on that. Like, do they not have like a Godzilla defense? Like, you would think that'd be like a training exercise. They do. I'm not sure the station would be safe. The station would be shut down and the shutters lowered. A lot of people would trapped then. There's a big debate online about how to get them out. As of this morning, one of the railroad companies had put together a desperate plan to send a train to the station and get people out.
それとは別に、あえて避難しなかった連中がヒカリオにも集まってるんだと。ほら、宮下公園にホームレスがいっぱいいただろ。あの辺の連中だよ。
Oh, Senna's dead! We gotta go save him! No, Gen! We have to go save Gen! They don't have anywhere else to go. Was Gen-san there too? I'm worried about him. Who knows how safe it is to hide there for refuge?
駅って封鎖されているのよね。なんだか6年前みたい。そう思わない？タク。
Don't say that. We don't talk about 6 years ago. We don't talk about Chaos Head. A month ago, I would have been so excited about this situation. Not only because I probably wouldn't have been involved. Now things were different. Partially to blame for this. Couldn't feel any excitement at all. Okay, I'll stop there for today. We're getting close to the end of the round, I think. So like, what? Less than 4 videos left, I would say, hopefully. I am trying to finish the game before July. I think I'm going to be pretty busy around July. I won't be able to record much. So like, I'm hoping to finish Chaos Shout in the next couple of weeks. We'll see, though. Like, we do have Uki's route, and like, there's 50-50 whether I hate that or it's good. Like, it is Uki and Albert Dorm. But then I also kind of expect, like Kazuki and Arimori's route have kind of the, like, they gotta market them as cute anime girls. You gotta do like the romance, that kind of stuff, right? But with Uki's route, you can just like, oh yeah, have like murder and stuff, right? She's like 9, it's okay. Murder's allowed if you're 9. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.